Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Mittens and welcome back to another Vanilla WoW Feenix Warsong server Let's Play of Orc Shaman. Now I thought that I was going to start this off when we got out of the Valley of Trials, but I knew that it wouldn't be a complete Shaman Let's Play if I didn't show people, especially people who might not have experienced content before Cataclysm before, what it was like to do the old Shaman quests. Now, for the Shaman quests you had to respect the elementals quite a lot and you had to learn what it was to be a Shaman. And the first part of that was going to seek out the Earth Elemental up a hidden path just to the southwest of the Valley of Trials. And I'm just going to show you this conversation before we get out of here. You see, this is how it was that you had your totems made. It kind of gave a bit of a backstory, a bit of a story behind having the shaman class by playing as a shaman. And it's really good, really, because it really makes you want to play a class, and it really makes you see a sense of uniqueness about playing as a shaman, which is different to playing as any other class. And that's what made Old WoW quite good, really. I mean, you had to definitely learn how to play a class. It took a lot of skill, and each class seemed quite unique because there were all of these backstory quests and quests you had to complete, not just to get ahead and not just to get good items or abilities or whatever, but also to learn how to use those skills. And can I just show you this? I remember the first time I saw this view of Ratchet and the Barons. It's one of the best views I think you can get in the entire game, and I really applaud Blizzard for making this little hidden path appear, to be honest, because it's just a tiny touch, but it really does help a new player to want to play this game, because just look at that. That is so Warcraft. So now I'm just going to go and hand this in, get my Earth Totem, and continue finishing off the Valley of Trials quests, and I'll meet you once we're out of there. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we are out of the Valley of Trials. That's the gate to the Valley of Trials over there in the distance, if you can see it. Where we are now is in the old Senjin Village, off the coast of the Echo Isles. Well, on the coast, near to the Echo Isles. And these aren't the Echo Isles you know now, the Darkspear Isles, as they are post-Cataclysm. No, no, no. These are the Echo Isles ruled over by the Witch Doctor, Zalazane. Now, I want to get through quite a lot of content today. I want to try and whiz through the Senjin quests and go straight to Razor Hill and try and get up, because I know that this playthrough is going to be quite long otherwise, especially at this level. We could spend ages doing the starting quests if I filmed everything. But I will try and make sure that you guys can see some of the really old content, the stuff that you might be wanting to see, which is why you're tuning in to watch this video. And that includes the Echo Isles. The Echo Isles is probably one of the most memorable questing zones, I would say. I mean, that's maybe putting it quite exaggeratedly, but the Echo Isles are quite a memorable thing for anyone who started leveling up a Horde character. And the fact that we're a little bit high level is quite good, because it means it'll be a bit easier, we'll be able to get through it. So I'm going to get over to the Echo Isles and I'll meet you then. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we've arrived on the Echo Isles, and we've got quite a few quests to get here. Some people who've played Old WoW will know some of them. We've got Manicia's Skull, Practical Prey, and Zalazane, the main quest, of course. Basically what these are, we're helping out the put down my totems. We're helping out the trolls of Senjin to basically help them survive, seeing as they had their home, the Echo Isles, taken from them by the evil witch doctor Zalazane. Basically what we have to do is we have to try and clear the island of the Hex trolls and the Voodoo trolls, which are Zalazane's minions, and we have to try and kill the witch doctor himself. So, kind of difficult, especially for lower level players. I cannot tell you how many times over the years I had my Horde characters die at this point. So I'm glad that we're going to be a little bit higher level than necessary for it. I also think I've also got another quest called Durotar Tiger Fur. Yeah, Practical Prey, where I basically got to get some tiger furs so that they can build their stuff out of it, because that's what the trolls do. By the way, that's some of my add-ons that are making those noises, which brings me on to the other thing that I've really started a bit early to tell you about. First of all, as you can see here, I've got my professions down. I'm going to be doing herbalism and alchemy, and fishing and cookery. That's because they all help, especially if you're going to have a raiding character, which I'd kind of intend Krull to be. To be honest, I think this is a good time to say that I have high aspirations for our Troll Shaman, Orc Shaman I should say. Yeah, so basically I've gotten Herbalism and Alchemy because they're really useful for raiding, and fishing and cookery for the same reasons really. Also, another thing I'll mention is that I use, as you can see, quite a lot of add-ons. I've got my I've changed the UI in case you're wondering. I've got the X Pearl UI for frames, and I've got the Bartender set up here. It's just a lot easier. I've used Bartender for many years now. For anybody who's starting on this server and is trying to level up a profession, I would recommend Herbalism and Alchemy. It's very, very useful if you're going for PvE. Engineering can be quite useful for PvP, but if you're going PvE, Herbalism and Alchemy is what I'd encourage you to go for. I'd also say that don't really bother trying to sell your stuff until you're farming Mountain Silver Sage, Dreamfoil and Grom's Blood. Those things will sell on the auction house instantly. I can vouch for that on this server, at least on the Alliance side, and I assume it's the same on the Horde side. But what I would assume you should do, what I'd encourage you to do, is that with the low level herbs that you farm, use that to increase your alchemy simultaneously. It'll give you a boost because you'll be able to have healing potions and stuff, so you'll be able to just have that extra, that extra edge when you're leveling. But also it's the best time, to be honest, to be leveling your... There we go, I think that's the 4th Tiger Fur, yeah, so we've got that quest completed. Honestly, it's the best time to be leveling alchemy up, is when you're at a lower level and you're not really needing to, and you're not really going to be able to sell the goods that you're working with, that you're farming. When you get up to a high level and you're farming stuff like Dreamfoil and stuff like that, you want to be selling that quite a lot, unless you're using it for a raid. You don't want to be trying to farm Dreamfoil for making money, and at the same time be trying to farm, I don't know, say something like Blindweed or whatever, something like that, in order to level up your alchemy. So that's something I'd encourage you to do at this point. So yeah, other than that, there's not really much else to say at this point. We're really just blasting through the Echo Isles quests. Just so as you can see, it's a lot less built up than it was back in the days of Vol'jin. Well, I say back in the days. It's more like in the current stages, where we've got the Vol'jin story going on in the Darkspear Isles. This is like a darker time for the Trollish people, really. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get on with this quest, and I'll pick it up if anything interesting happens. So as you can see, guys, we're deep into the territory of Zalazane's trolls now, and we're just getting on with this quest, just killing some voodoo trolls, killing some hexen trolls, leveling up a bit. We're level 12 now, so we've leveled up quite a bit, and I just want to see if we can get away with killing Zalazane without alerting any of his guards, which I hope we can do. I just wanted to take a moment to say that, like, it's really good doing this again, because it reminds me some of the old backstory of the trolls and stuff like that. And before Cataclysm, really, the story of the trolls was one which was quite different to what it is now. I mean, the trolls were like a really fractured race, and to be honest with you, other than the Darkspear trolls, it's pretty clear that the rest of the troll factions are pretty nasty guy, like pretty damn brutal and vicious, and you get the feeling that it's really not a good time to be a troll. And if you're a Darkspear troll, you're one of a small minority of trolls that actually thinks that supporting the Horde is a good idea. And to be honest with you, I think we might die here if I can't just quickly get a healing one in. Come on, let's get a healing in. Healing wave. I think this is gonna be a nasty drawn out fight here. He's gonna heal himself. Oh my god. This was back when things were very, very difficult. I'm just gonna bash him in melee and then heal when I need to here. And rely on my my mana regen. Come on. There we go. I think we've got him now. Unless he heals himself again, but as you can see, this is pretty difficult. I remember when I first played, this was really, really hard. You usually had to group up. Zalazane was almost like a mini dungeon, just taking him out, because it's hard to get in there usually when he's got all of these people around him. Come on, let's kill him. Yeah, we've got him here. We've got him. Yes. to make room for Zalazane's head. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, we're having a good time of it right here. I mean, fortunately, it's nice being a shaman and being able to heal, to be honest. Pretty much solves all of my mysteries, all of my problems right now, especially when I've got quite a fast mana regen because it's early on. But yeah, that's us with Zalazane's head. I'm just going to finish killing these voodoo trolls, and then we'll go back to the Senjin Village and see what's going on. Yeah, so guys, we've pretty much helped out the Senjin Village trolls, and as you can see, we are away from the Echo Isles now. Pretty much done everything we need to do there. So now I'm just gonna make my way to Razor Hill. I've got fishing, I've been doing some herbalism and alchemy, and now we're ready to move on. So yeah, I'll see you when we get to Razor Hill. Yeah, guys. So as you can see, we've arrived here in the in Razor Hill. I've got a few more abilities, didn't have enough gold to buy everything, but yeah, we're looking pretty cool. Got the lightning shield, got the flame tongue, enchant on our weapon. Things are looking pretty good. We've got to level 14 now, and I think this is kind of a good place to end the video. These videos take a long time to upload, and the last one was nearly 30 minutes long, so rather than just make another extremely long video, I think I'm just going to cut them down to smaller segments, seeing as we got from around level 10 to level 14 today, which I think is a good margin. And in the next episode we'll complete the Razor Hill quests and probably finish up in Durotar really, and probably go to Orgrimmar for the first time, and you'll see what it was like before Cataclysm. So thanks once again for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, favourite this video, share it with your friends. My name has been Mittens, and I'll see you in the next episode.